it's going to be an automatic loss for you guys with the Department of Labor. I still have the recording where they had gave me a number like I was a FEMA agent but helped FEMA. It also said I was broadcasting something on a live radio. No, I wasn't. I can prove that in court. MMI group, that is, is grayed out. Lady tells me in D.C., if you're a grown man, you don't have to what? You don't have to give any app permissions. But if you label me like a kid and then they throw in these tags and you're putting my life at risk, much of which the government has declined $1.5 billion that was sent over there to Japan and China. But you're going to give me a percentage of that because blocking it globally against the law. Spreadsheets where you were trading my data through NIH initiatives overseas. Not me. You did it private computing against the law. Without my total Kaiser of the year. Last year, got it. In scaling. I had to cuss them out this year. They did it again. They got it. It's on video. Kaiser had to pay out these other folks. They ain't paid me yet. I used the Freedom of Information Act. I ain't got paid my justice out of this yet. Some of which they can get me out of debt. You know, and then when you put me in there as a child, right, you're putting me in danger. So I can sue the entire state of Georgia on that. Because that lady said, if you're a grown man, you don't have to do that. So you don't put me out as a kid so people can just throw like little, because Google said last year, we're not using Family Link. We're not using Insta apps. But y'all kept doing that bullshit how you private computed. Putting the bugs on my phone. It's deprecated. The same reason I won the Savannah case. Same reason I win this Quake time. But y'all gonna pay for it. It's either the OIG gonna give me unemployment before they owe me last year, that 280 or whatever they got. They're gonna give me that 1 year and get on and go, or all y'all gonna get sued. Then if I had the artist in there and it's doubling up, the more plays they get paid. Well, it was okay. But I could have subscribed to their music and made it the right way, but you want to globally block something. See, legal wants you world trade out through an ITC network, International Trade Commission. I'm in the FTC. I'm not an immigrant. I have it in a screenshot over there on data read only data. We can plug that sucker up in the courtroom. You're gonna pay me for my time. That was your, well, my time is your time, or your time, or my time is your time, which it was, and I was unpaid. Apprentices get paid. If Caitlin get paid as an intern, apprentices get paid. I'm gonna get paid one way. U.S. Department of Labor. It goes back. You're gonna pay me. You're gonna pay me, or you're gonna pay me for that pain and suffering. Ain't gonna be none of this like you got locked it up or get the computers like you did, or took all my USB chips back to Washington. Well, I wouldn't have to be begging to get my MySpace page where Amazon sent them soon the ropes over there. I didn't put that cheat sheet in there. It was hidden. So stop private computing. You got me on the whole computer code. I'm suing all y'all. Everyone y'all use that framework up there. If Google can do it, I'm gonna do it. That's my framework. Right there. My name's on that shit. So any one of y'all using it, Menlo's using it, UDEMY, and yes, I was snipped. So don't be saying that didn't happen. I can't have kids. I tried. The kid wanted to be pregnant, but she wasn't. She said she felt that way. She was sick because she was sick about me. I can't get nobody pregnant because of that shoving of the thing. It's right here in transparency. A lot of reasons why y'all dropped those bills and put that in there. But I got more medical bills. I had to get a steroid shot because of the coconuts and these vapes. Something I'm not doing. I'm going to do it the right way. So I'm going to beat you in the courtroom. I'm going to do like I did with Melvin Myers. You stop me from that. Preventing one reward. You did that shit. Got me fired from that job. Out on my clock, Greg Kennedy, you still using that government email. I got proof of it. It's all exported, ready to go. I'm going to sue Inspire Outreach, Sterling Solutions, Sterling IT Technologies, and all of the ones that messed my dad's credit up that I got in that box, and I'm taking all that to court. It's all ready to go. The data don't mean shit. There's a lot of it. That I just put what I want to hear. The new stuff is what I'm going to present in court on you, on that over there. And what they're printing it up. Oh, they printing it. He got a multi-jet. Cuckoo. I had to go get my own people because they weren't representing me. Then I got another one. He's over there. Got the DVDs going. Got another one. They over there printing the codes. Cuckoo. Because y'all pissing it off. You don't take somebody to do a survey for SSA. Here's an example. His dad's system is pathetic. I am going to Tyrone, Georgia. What, am I riding a bike to Tyrone, Georgia? Pathetic. Griffin, Georgia. The bike ain't getting to Griffin. That's like, come on, man. See, it's pathetic. Within the center. Taking this to court. Griffin. What I'm going to do? Spend a night down there? You going to pay for it, Mr. Zarn? Doubt it. Mr. Zarn, up there, where the LTN of my initials is. Global. How you shared it. Then you got on here that I'm broadcasting it on the radio. That's the MMI group that's in their private computing, telling everybody the shit. Like I'm vendoring it. No, I'm getting it printed out. All these non-profits, wiretaps, they print it up. I told y'all I was going to send it off. Because y'all you don't take somebody to do a survey for SSA. Anybody take psychotropic medicine this long ain't got it. Shattered leg or shattered dream like you did me. You don't do that for an NIH initiative. I'm going to sue them. Not the ones that got fired. Down at ATF that chased me down that road. I got it on tape. They seen it. Go in here and say, you got to send written requests. Everything's a survey. Like a survey chip, monkey, and all that other stuff that you call me. The read-only chip has down that you is enslaving me, which is entrapment. I'm not a dog. Not an immigrant. Violated my civil rights. He violated the Uniform Health Act by OCGA, not annotated. But 31331 in Georgia and the Common Rule Act, if you're sharing it through NIH initiatives, the same way that they market the feedback agents using MMI, same way that you use the Albertag to attack my sister that almost got me killed. Because you say permissions in my folks' information, but probably not nobody else's. You don't have to do that. My phone hit a hard factory reset. Right before I got that Brian Kemp card, they mercifully got taken again. After the ATF had chased me down that road. They weren't fired. That badge was like a Reuters badge that was put on me through WorkSource while they got in trouble. So they still staged up with Sterling and Inspire. Stop saving him. Now, if Sam Park is the one that was mentored by, or him, or he mentored him, he's Korean, so he's foreign. So why are y'all putting the fake templates in there? It's not gonna save you, Inspire. I'm suing Sterling. I'm suing Greg Karen. He did the same shit in 2016. I got it queried up. You ain't got that kind of money. You got to shut down. They said you stepped down, but it also says that you're still using that government email where fraud's going. Those Logitechs were the same ones you had issued out to us on that chip over there. So I'm taking you to court and I'm suing you. I am suing Salvation Army now because don't nobody give a fuck. How the Carolinas get tagged up in this? Magistrado with Emerson or Erickson SoFi Learning, the Ring for Hire private learning system in Roswell, same place as Brooks and Associates. Failed to decline, I can prove it. Saab left all the bullshit in there. It's going to court. They were using Angie's List disability link. They were using TrueLink. It was part of her, whatever. They were paying her through her savings. They was giving her the savings portion while they were keeping the money. It's all over there. It's in here. Broken down. I told her, I said, well, shit, he revealed your whole social security number, but why'd you take a picture of that check? They started forging the check of her check. COVID-19 scheme. Same Hicks that, sent me to school, but they were doing us all like that because they had us all signing wills over there. Because anybody that's mentally declined, not me, I read everything I sign. I still got it in here. I'm taking that bitch to court. You don't use law enforcement, and neither do you use the military against someone that's a citizen and don't call them an immigrant, which I got those over there. And the screen records. They're printing them up. You can't say, well, by Quaytime, it has to be kept private for a little while. No, it don't. Because if I have no advocates, nobody to advocate for me, went through all these programs, all these hospitals, why? I mean, it's an easy win. Where you failed to decline at, everything's over there. That's sitting over there. Alright, let me use the dummy phone because I gave him the big phone. I wanted him to print it out. My homeboy got one brand new. He wanted to test it out. I said, well, test it out then. He got the DVDs getting printed up. He's looking at some of the stuff. He said, damn, my cousin got their out like that. I said, yeah, I might need you to bring them to court. So he's getting a whole spreadsheet, getting all the spreadsheets printed up real good. We're taking shit to court. Because, see, you got nobody to advocate. They shut the whole government sector down. He said, man, you line this data up really good. So, no. He said these recordings are quite fascinating. I mean, I didn't know they could do shit like that. I don't know. It did me like they said, that almost got your sister killed. Oh, I know. He gave me some, equipment. I gave him some equipment. And they printing it up because I need to have some people to back me up. And I'm not going through this. I can still beat you by myself. But no, you'll figure out a way to throw a loophole in there. Like Pseudo, they're the top of that key. He looked at this stuff and said, I know a lot of these people in here. This is sad to say. This got me thrown out a couple of years ago, he said. How Quaytime works. Because they're not supposed to be using law enforcement, but they put the whole law enforcement app in here. And the same ones that beat me up back then, because they got to hear it. Originally enacted in 1863, so we're in there with the False Claims Act. It's not a false claim, bitch. It's not. It says the unusual enforcement mechanism warrant examination. Well, how many more we got to do? I did the Freedom of Information Act. You didn't settle shit. You don't want to pay me. You threw my whole essence, whatever, in the trash. Now it's like the government is feeling the United States alleged to intervene and assume primary responsibility for the litigation. Well, where my money at then? Who I need to call? Okay, this shit was in 1863. Hell, that was right before Lincoln got knocked off. It sounds quite Confederate. All right, I got proof of all this. There's no number on here. The United States ain't paying me shit. I'm gonna get paid. Proving a violation of FCA, which prohibits a variety of fraudulent acts. I got a shitload of shit in here. It's not a false claim. Upwork did it with Up1. Upwork. Forcefully work set up, grayed out, making me use permissions, throwing Apple tags on me. It was 90,000 plus. Data preserved in all these countries right here. I didn't send it over there. You did that from 2016, 2017, 2018. This is a query. He printed this up for me and sent this to me. 2020. You guys send my. This is illegal. I didn't do this. This is still in background services. So who did this? The Sam Park or the Sam system? You guys sent Australia. You said you was gonna win. It's very doubtful. The proof is right there in the pudding. He sent that to my little dummy phone. And then the United States is at the end cap. Where it got done 7/1/2023. When was that? That was right before Greg Kenner threw me out. Oh, we got some funding, y'all. And United Kingdom sitting above that. Any questions? I mean, that's the NIH initiatives. I didn't do this. Your mentor told you to step down. I mean, did you? This is Greg Kenner. You did this in 2016. That's a lawsuit. That's an easy win. So, of course, you're gonna go get the usetheancestry.com. Why you think Abercrombie and Fitch got here? You ain't got Lisa to come down here to grab the bite, nigga. I didn't taking that stolen bite. You using law enforcement again. I got proof of that shit. The switches and everything's right here. All the countries in time, stamp, and date. Even after you emergency had me locked up, you were doing fraud. And you were sending my personal data and sending my health data overseas like you did through what? The ones that had to pay for Kaiser Permanente doctors got over there and go back over there. It sounds like inflation to me. This was during my first unemployment case. See, remember I told you that this all happened then. Our house got broken into at Nancy's. The bridge was put on her. This query went back good. He been sharing my stuff with ITC for years. Years. I mean, the United Kingdom, his mentor told him to step down, man, violated the Voters Act. Man, I didn't, hey, look at this shit. I got traveled over there. Come on, man. He got that, look. I'm pretty sure 7/1, and I'm going to look it up, what day it was. He told us a church, right, the Jimmy Carter Foundation. He kicked me out. Funded him. Look at this shit. He talking about this nigga was still private computing in that motor, in all those motos. And they told me a lot of those folks on the bus said get out that moto. And that's what I did. From Jimmy Carter Foundation. I got out that moto on 12/31/2023. Ubuntu, it's African. But Pinehurst, not NC, where Vince McMahon is from. Okay, and or who? You know, frameworks. AJ or Anderson Jackson up in that county. Look at the last two. Checkmate. Ukraine. See, that was Dave. They didn't want the risk. United Kingdom. This is why tensions went down. Well, I got the next in the United States of America. I haven't caught those Logitechs. See, NIH initiatives. New York City Foundation. All queried up. I told you, Roxy, she lined them up. She lined them up. So I'm ready. He sent me all this nice query. The framework over here says UK. All these said Logitechs. Okay, if it said UK, you was already identifying disease through Fauci. And there, says, So look at this. This came from the We Locals, who had to give it up. I'm not a little TNA, as Triple H would say. CDPA, but we got CDT. Okay? Let's find the UK, shall we? All right, any questions? We just seen it right there in transparency. Okay, LinkedIn. It's one thing to play like y'all federal agents, and then it's another thing when you're playing like I'm stupid. I'm not dummy dumb, so hold on. God forbid, damn. Don't blob it up, y'all. The text to the screen now, pathetically. Because the digital well-being NIH initiatives, that's you right there in that shit. And I'm going to tell you something. That's a lawsuit. I'm calling the goddamn lawyer. Now, LinkedIn, bunch of doctors. I knew that shit. And I'm tired of advocating for everybody else. My homeboy told me. The dude that got hired when I got fired, we had a long talk last night. And when I talked to him, I said, he said, stop doing what they want you to do. Do what you want to do. And this is what I'm going to do. Now it's time to sue. And Christopher Carr told y'all to stop doing that bullshit. And so did Brian Kemp. And y'all embarrassing Majority Green. It's unethical what y'all doing. You were asked to step down by Sam Park, who is Korean. Makes sense now. No wonder that phone was reading that lingo like the other one was. Man, y'all gonna have to get the RF channel or the RFK up out of here, because them NIH initiatives, he just laid all them folks off. And you still doing that bullshit. I'm gonna call the DOJ and the Civil Rights Division. I'm making a new report on y'all ass. Yeah. Y'all fucking up so bad, man. RFK, RFCom channel. Boy, they laid all your... So you violated the Voters Act. They found out about it. The Supreme Court told you to step down. Because you did do that. And that's not fair to the other AGs. And then why they went through that, I don't respect that research, NIH, because you violated it. Because you violated that, what was annotated? No. You still violated it by far. And then for me to keep advocating for everybody else, it's like my homeboy told me. No, I'm not advocating for nobody else. I'm getting my disability. They want me to go ride my bike way to South Georgia to go do all these exams. Nah, if I don't get it, I'm suing the whole state of Georgia. And then Sam Park, you hurting the whole Asian community by doing that bullshit. You hurting Bill Gates and you hurting Pichot. That's not fair. You're hurting Donald Trump. You're hurting Brian Kemp. I don't like that. And you're hurting Majority Green. I don't like that. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. I don't like that. You screwed my credit up, man. I don't respect that research because you watched me have sex. You were the one that got me jumped on. You put those federal documents in there. It ain't the fact that I want to sue. It's the fact of the matter that, oh, you got to go to... I said, I'll go to the library. Well, we'll send the equipment. So you telling me I can go to the library. I can do all this same stuff on my phone that you can do for an interview. They blowing me up by the events. No more event listeners. It's over with. Then after I turned down his non-disclosure agreement, he done put me back into the international trade again. But it's okay. It's all right. Because I can deal with them, but I can't deal with you. But how'd you feel, though, Sam? I read that Korean good because it wasn't thanks to me knowing Amber Yang back then. No. But it wasn't funny neither. And you know I still got to back up. They don't do that mitigation stuff in UK. The problem is that I helped them over there. The problem is you're hurting your own culture by doing that as a Democrat. So you're hurting the Democratic Party right now. I'm not advocating, doing no canvassing because I'm tired of putting myself out there like that. That's too much work on me. I done a lot of work, man. And Donald Trump retired me. When they get done with that investigation, you want me to sign an NDA, Mr. Kenner? No. For what, Georgia Perimeter? You do all the educational funding. You know what you could have done? You could have replaced my computer for me out of good promise. And I'm not going to let you get these artists in trouble. Because that was fucked up, man. The artists had the right to use AI. Hold on, man. Fuck that, man. Man, fuck that. Timberland, all of them. Man, I fuck with all of them, man. Even Baby and Manny, man, fuck that. Man, throw up all of them. Man, you ain't getting them in trouble. Not Eminem, not Billy, none of them. No, not Taylor Swift. No, none of them. Not the Black Eyed Peas. No, not even Linkin Park. Because I fuck with every one of them. It don't matter what label, from Warner Brothers to goddamn Slim Shady, Aftermath of Dr. Dre and Snoop. Not even Young Money or Nicki Minaj. No, they might be pissed at me, but I respect it though. And what really got me mad, man, I fuck with Shannon Sharp and Invest Atlanta of the Undisputed of the First Take of the Capture Cut of goddamn Stephen A. Thank you for investing in that. No, I like ESPN, man. I like the sports updates. I like all them down his edge. And Diddy, look what y'all doing to Diddy. Diddy was mad at me too, but I fuck with Diddy too. He was mad, but he had a right to be. But man, it's okay. Man, that nigga was pissed, but he didn't know what was going on either. No, not even will.i.am. No, man. He was the first one I looked up to, man. I love the Black Eyed Peas down to Fergie of Fabulous, man. And Luda and Eve, all of them, man. Nah, man. Hell no. Disturbing the P. Lil Jon. Nah, man. They need that money, man. Come on, man. Y'all heard Apple Music. Man, come on. Man, come on, man. They got, man, come on, man. This is bullshit. I'm pissed off. You doctors fucked it up, man. Y'all worse than y'all. Y'all ain't Dr. Dre. He better than y'all are as doctor. And this is respect to Adele. I'm in love with all them artists, man. And respect to all of them down to Will Smith and Cisco and all of them, man. I had all that shit. It was just the CD books down to Triple H and WWE, man. And John Cena and them, man. They didn't know, man. And so it ain't right, man. It ain't right, man. It just ain't right, man. Because my mom watched the wrestling. No, man, this is bullshit, man. Y'all, I ain't suing nobody, but y'all, man, y'all got to lay off, man. Y'all could have... I can't do an interview unless I got a private computer. The fact of the matter was, the violations were there. but it fucked my credit up, but it fucked up others. I'm just gonna say this, man. LinkedIn, I got respect for y'all, man. It's all good. Not all y'all bad on there. Thank you for letting me back on there. Zuckerberg, the shit's good, man. Thank you. The only reason I downloaded it again, cause I wanted to get a little update. Thank you, Chan. It's okay, Wiki. We good. UK, we all good. Ain't nobody suing. But man, I can't do an interview without a computer, man. Y'all know what I went through, man. It ain't fair. This might ruin my radio chance with the native region because I wanted to do that job, but of course the PDF filler ain't working because of Adobe. So I guess they ain't over that. It only works on this. Do you have a disability form? And that's wrong. That's wrong. So out of respect, man, NIH initiatives of Vivian Healthcare and all y'all Amazon One, y'all, man, y'all took it too far with this Google Health and shit. Y'all went way too far with these NIH initiatives down to Smart Aim. That did it for me. Just because it's government, it's fucked up.
By the time I got that shit right, like it was a loud notification. Shut up, what are we gonna do? Notify your watches? I'm talking shit. Nobody give a fuck. I'll talk shit in that courtroom. Nobody give a fuck. Give him all this shit. I'm gonna keep me a pack up. Don't nobody give a fuck. I do what I want to do. Yeah, I bought it. You see T-Mobile on that goddamn phone up overseas, and I shake their motherfucking ass. Like she being a bitch. Tell her I said it. Ass being a bitch. Y'all gonna piss me off. I ain't got to do shit. If I pay for it, you can kiss my ass. Under investigation, my ass. But God forbid, damn, you ain't paid me yet. You ain't fed me shit. So what the fuck I'm gonna give you my shit for? It's a eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, bitch. That means when you pay me, it go in the mailbox. I ain't gonna use the last of what I got to give you what I got. And after I took that SIM card out of there, and it went right there like the death of your son who served the country, shut up. And who the fuck gonna put that shit? Pastor Greg? Fuck him. He already been in there. Who? The one over there, goddamn, oh, we going through foreclosure. Shut up, you were my friend back then too. You goddamn contacts in here too. Oh, you changed your number. Shut up. Oh, that's part road. It's part B. Yeah, it was. Or maybe it was SIM card B. Think about it. Or maybe when I was 19, when I should have been fucking you. Keep going. Yeah, smarter than you. You mad? You can't do it. You can't do it like me. No, there you go. While you trying to Google go. Or maybe we be free. We share like we go gadget. Shut the fuck up. Nano or Nana. You better think about how you talk to me. You better call me Mr. fucking T. Not hyphenated data or hyphenate my middle name with the middle of the man in the middle or the man in Myra. And you looking like Elvira. Your ass looking pathetic. And you said, I said what? It looked like 20, 24, the 9-6, bitch. I said it back then. I said it before. Put you in vertical and make you a part of not Nexi Lexi, but a part of Legacies. Get it? No, my legacy, bitch. Hey, T-Mobile, go back on that goddamn webpage. While you trying to roll it out like Microsoft, you trying to roll it out, or maybe like Walmart do, they roll it back in a Wi-Fi pack. I ain't mad at you, Walmart, unless you live. Get it? Not live or live well. Like who? Wellcome or them sons of bitches up there, and maybe you from New Jersey. But guess what? Let's get our kids back. Let me show you. Because I can do that shit. I talk this shit, get what I want. If you don't, get what? I'll make you a part of you won't run. Because I integrated that shit in that phone, integrated that shit in this phone. Then you try to roll that bitch out on that desktop phone over there. Your bitches was going back and forth. Back, stop and stop. You couldn't do shit. And I went in there and put a bunch of new goddamn passwords in there. Doo-doo passwords. Listen to what I just said. I put some doo-doo passwords in there. Got the fuck off that phone. That's what I'm about to do. Leave it like it is. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that false phone. I'm a firefighter with goddamn shell shock. And what, I look like I'm shell shocked from the military back then? You can't shell shock me. Ain't talking shit. But don't be giving me no goddamn phone that came from goddamn Forging the Future. Forging the Future. Think about one moment. Forging the Future. Really? Or maybe. Full-time faggot. Not me. Maybe you. I didn't mean to say it like that, but hell, you call me. So you say I'm forging the future. Fuck you. You forging me. You forging the future. Get it? You're forging the grim. Let me tell you why that shit wasn't going to load up on that phone. Let me tell you why that phone went in the backwards of a loop just then. Because you bitches ain't authenticated to use my shit. I told you, when that shit had my goddamn dedicated IP on there, what was going to happen? Let it so. I said, shut it down. I'm tired of trading my info out. Now, I'm gonna send him this goddamn phone. That phone over there ain't got shit on it. That phone got my natural Windows copyright on it. This one right here has my natural wet on it. This one right here has my natural Android copyrights on it. That one over there has got my natural assistant copyrights on it. This one right here got me how I taught you how to do it on it. So yeah, I sent it to the archives up there, but you gonna put me in the archive? As I just seen that shit? Man, fuck y'all. Man, fuck you. I'm gonna sell these motherfuckers. Fuck you. I like sending that shit up there. And then when I went on there, it said irs.gov/CCP. And then when I couldn't get on that shit, it said assurance. But I already know my death policy. Then you pull that bitch out of there. That's why that shit flipped out of there last night. Y'all already know what? Let the bitch cut it off. Guess what, Assurance Wireless? The bitch gonna stay on anyway. I gotta put the SIM back in one of these phones right here. Let me see. I put it back in here. Is it on yet? Let me see. Nobody give a fuck. Man, they cut this shit out. This shit gonna come right back on. No shit. Why is it talking this shit? You notice something. The goddamn main hard drive is shut down. I'm gonna send it to the trunk. You gonna call in and kill me. I go ahead and cash it in. Don't nobody give a fuck. I ain't gonna take this phone up here and cash it in no more. Cause y'all wouldn't let me do shit on this phone. So guess what, bitch? Well, if I can't, I tell you what, I can't do it. Can I put it from this phone right here? Cause this phone right here won't charge, but it won't let me plug it up in the wall. Well, guess what, dear? Whatever, send it to Trump. Okay, so I send it to Trump. I'm showing you how to do this. Cause you remember Starlink, they like to link it up. Get it? It ain't quite Ocarina of Time back then. What do you fucking think? Keep going, smarter than you. You're like, goddamn, he 46. You goddamn right. Let me tell you something. That girl in there, her fine sexy ass just started. Shut up. She said, you what? I said, I'm 43. She said, ain't nowhere in here. I said, girl, I will raise it up. She said, oh my God. She got wet. I said, I said, you Espanol? Puerto Rican? She said, oh, you roll that tongue good. I said, I sure goddamn do. But I asked her, shit. Ask the ones that they had. Shit, they try to do it like me too. Man, I'm going back up there. Look, she said, well, I got to get some paperwork. She said, you got all that money and they make you ride on a bike. I said, you ask them fools. Shit, I'll let you hold this phone for a night. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go give her this phone. I said, I can't print this shit up. Go in this phone right here. Take this shit off of there. Call me tomorrow. Now, watch this. I said, if you'll do that bullshit, go over this shit for about a week after they make me homeless, because that's what they doing, because they pathetic bitches. Look at the shit in there, what they did to me on this chip right here, where the bitches was goddamn doing with the food stamps. And motherfucker, look at this guy right here. I labeled that file. Look at that file right there. Look who the fuck go in them photos right there. Look at the fuck they did to me. Then go in them options right there. Look what the fuck they did to me right there. And then call me tomorrow and tell me what kind of check you'll cut me. And y'all shut the fuck up then. I'm going to actually hand her the phone tomorrow, and I'm going to walk the fuck out. Take the SIM chip out the bitch. Right on there. I'm going to take the SIM chip out the motherfucker. Tell her to take the bitch home. Because, see, one thing about it, home alone, you dumb asses, if I can't give her the damn phone with the desktop, they're going to tell you the goddamn when you don't get on the desktop. Get it? No. Can't give her that bullshit. Because y'all monkey asses got dumbly stupid. Can't give her that shit because you won't let me take it out. Get it? Or maybe I need to shake it out. See, so this is what I'm going to do. See, the only way I'm going to get around you sons of bitches is do it like this. I can't print it because this bitch trying to make me post. She's like, what? Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to goddamn do this. I'm going to actually set you out to something. I'm going to actually raise you up to something. I ain't like giving her my phone. But then I give her my phone, she going to get all the secrets. Yeah, get it? All the trade secrets. Well, God forbid, damn, I'm not going to do that either. No, I'm going to do this. This shit's going to be too long for her to goddamn read. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop every fucking document on one other Easter egg and shut y'all the fuck up. Because that's the only way I can do it. Because y'all bitches being vindictive. Y'all being vindictive. If you lock my hard drive down, look, T-Mobile got that shit on the rollout. They did that same little check bar right there like it's a goddamn Google Drive. Or maybe the goddamn, you got your labels, you got your drafts, and all that bullshit. See, y'all don't stop doing that shit. And then over here, and look, I'm going to put this bitch on here so you can hear, so she'll learn how to do it too. So like, damn, that nigga smart. You goddamn right. Get it? Yeah, X, Twitter. So you got a twit. You got your Twitter. So you twit or you T the error, terror, shut up, not autistic. Get it? Not maybe autistic. Keep going. Shut up. I was downloaded Maintain X back then. It was a porn flick. Shut up. Then Maintain X. Shut up. Because he's always on Maintain X. Then I started private computing on that bitch. Shut the fuck up. Maintain X became Android X. How the fuck you think I got that key? Shut the fuck up again. Then you went to X to Android. Then you went to Andro. There was an Andro thing. Shut the fuck up. Android 100%. But then you said I was an iOS of a cross platform. Shut the fuck up. She gonna see them switches on that bitch. I'm like, man, hold it phone for a night. If it's only for a night. Hold that bitch for a night right there. Because you can't open no files up on it, but go to the photos and look at some of that monkey shit up in there. Hand that to her. Hell, the way y'all got me looking like Carbonite, same one of Cloudflare they sent me to. I'm going to put these audio files on another chip. Man, now, I want you to play this shit. It might be too fast for you to catch on the sassafras, but as you look at it, listen to the white chip. The white chip right there got the DACOs in one file. On red right there, if you can't keep up with Coco, they call me a pair. You better beware. Look at what the fuck they said about me on that shit when you look at them photos. Go over here. Man, that motherfucker gonna be like, God damn. And see, I'm gonna tell you something. It'll take 1 fucking week. Cause her boss gonna be there. I'm gonna take her the angel chip. Cause I'm gonna keep that purple one right there. To my backup to make sure nobody do no vindictive shit like Barry the Grim. Like y'all trying to do me. The only reason why y'all don't want me to get married, because for one, if I got married, you'll kill the Grim. Then you'll kill my wife and try to take everything that the Grim got in the night. No, after goddamn Cecilia told us up in there, Cecilia said this, but then told you maybe sign a goddamn will. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna play this back in court when I go there tomorrow. I'm going to courthouse tomorrow. I'm gonna get y'all. That y'all pissed it off. You said I had a good standing. You ain't letting me use my data to send it to Trump and or go ahead to file the taxes. I can't. I said, ma'am, I can't email shit because one phone carrier cut the data off. The other phone carrier got the phone. I'm streaming right now, but I'm collecting myself. Get it? Voice stream collections. So they over here collecting my streams, playing it to the Dream Team, trying to give me a felony. Shut up. Then they got the Sentinel over there back behind the goddamn Metro PCS selling goddamn fake ass dummy phones. But listen to Eva as she played that song. He tried to shock that phone out. Why'd you do it, you dumbass? I had already moved them files off a long time ago. Way before the whole 2-hour conversation on that chip right there. Take that Coco, you better beware. I had already moved them files off that bitch. Move them files off that bitch. When I move one file, I move another bitch. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Check file number 2. Right there's all the money in file number 1. File number 2. All the audio shit that you're going to understand that you don't get, but all the shit I say in Poetic Justice, right before goddamn Janica kissed Tupac, they was already planning his death. Catch on to get to file number 3. Look at the racist bullshit they did into the Grim. Look at what they did to me. Look at file number 4. Look at all the movies, but look at all the companies right there that do fuck shit. Check file number 5 right there. Look at how they put me out there like that. But look, they wouldn't even give me a job. Then look how they blacklisted the Grim on that 5 files of the whitelist. That phone right there has whitelisted on it. If it's a desktop on the goddamn top and I try to goddamn get a job, that right there, coercion, I'm going to take them to court. When I actually activate it, I'm like, Judge, put that bitch in Wi-Fi. Now, update it one time, it's going to take 2 gigs. But if it's on Wi-Fi, guess what? It ain't taking your gigs. But what, they fetching my data, but you got AWS. Shut the fuck up. Do it in shuffle. You know, like the Cuban shuffle, or get some Fabo. I'm talking the shit. Still rhyming to you. I used to rhyme back then, baby. I ain't crazy, just autistic, as I told her today. So she gonna catch on the tray. What's your name? I got 2 first names. Get it? It ain't the man in the middle attack, but I'm the man in Myra. Shut up, bitch. You looking like Elvira. Talking the shit. Now, rhyming to you. Eminem don't even want to step to it. I called him out on TikTok. Hell, he can't even find goddamn Kyle Pfeiffer. Man, shut the fuck up, man. I'll get Michelle Pfeiffer. She gonna go sit down in the front. I'll rub her butt if she got some. But she will if I hit it. Think about it, or maybe hit yours. Think about it for a moment. She said, you ain't married? You goddamn right I ain't. Had the hair goddamn twisted up, switched the back, looking like who? Billy Ray Cyrus back then. Still rhyming to you. But guess what? Kept going. He didn't want to get up out the chair. But guess what? He said he still Coco? No, you better be well. He went black, I went blonde. Guess what? Get a baton. I did that too by the 4x1. I did that in Knoxville when I was talking this shit then. TNA, Tremaine is not eligible. Shut the fuck up. Guess what? I hold the crown, but my shit don't rust. Still talking the shit. File number 5 right there. You'll see right there all that music with a stack right there. Put that shit on your computer and you'll have goddamn revenue. Fuck it. I'm open source. Guess what, baby? You can have all that right there. Give me that much right there. Get Coco a little bit of money here. And guess what? They can shut the fuck up and your royalty right here. So guess what? If the AI got the crown, you got the good. I'm open source. And guess what? You got what the fuck they here now. Guess what? They can come pick this shit up. But guess what? You got the Easter egg now. So guess for what? I got the money. But guess what, honey? Ain't none of them women like me back then. So guess what? I'll get one of them black cherry bears up in that office. And guess what? Coco, like you called me, no peers. You better beware. You like that poetry? Talking the shit. Like, I talk shit. They put a nigga in jail. Soon as I'm get the money, go get something big to a honey. Yeah, I won't say I got a felony. Did that last time. Went to on brand. Won't talk about I had this. Well, you got it. Well, what the fuck you trying to say? Ain't still shit. I'm gonna win that case. They fired the ground. 5,000 them motherfucker went and plugged that shit up. They got on the computer. They were trading computers up out of there. I said, what the hell you doing? They took a desktop, traded out. Desktop, traded out. Get it like a swap. Swapping Sims. Woke up this morning, maybe playing Sim City or Sin City. Woke up this morning, Verizon was on the other phone. Goddamn Sharon Waters on hopping on that phone. But I'm Sim swapping. Y'all started network swapping now? Shut the fuck up. You had 5 switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You said global switches in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Now I go to court. They be like, well, Mr. Norman, what you talking about? You got that phone right there, they don't do that. Yeah, you're right. Because they told me to give it to Donald Trump. Okay. Now, we're going to go over this again. They told me to give it to Donald Trump. Now, if this phone ain't got a bootloader on it and it's being controlled by a desktop, immersively, that one over there ain't got no bootloader on it, but it's on a desktop, but you still controlling my top, fuck you. Under occluded, shut the fuck up. Give me that phone, I'll show you how to do it. You can't see it, but I can do it in 5 seconds. And you can still put me in jail for 9 months, still know how to do it. And then your mama gonna goddamn hop in the dick. I get her pregnant, and I'll be your stepdaddy for about a week. Or maybe 2. Or maybe, hey, you want to have 3? But ask me, no. I'll ask you, do you? You want me to show you? You like that poetry? Talking the shit. Drop them charges. Ain't nobody saying about them charges being dropped. You don't do nothing but raise them bills. The only thing I got and seen on the front page and the last thing I seen to appeal. I said, I know you will, because goddamn, you just heard that shit on the goddamn tape. All the CEO listen to Trey. Because on one, we're going to use the color orange. Who said that? Malcolm Strado. But then you went to Yale, but it was a silent back then, you dumbass. You went to Zoom workspace, but zoom in, zooming. You know I'm zooming. I'm faster than your black ass, but you got red and blue. Zoom in, not lumen, zooming. Dumbasses. On the computer way, Zoom workspace. Everything was a workspace. The damn sheets was a workspace. The damn keep was a workspace. God damn it, you work my space. My space. You damn, the email was a workspace. God damn, did y'all check it yesterday? Workspace. So goddamn, you work in my space, but the work set up at the bottom of the key. So who work in your space? I am. So stop saying I cost you revenue when you ain't gave me none. And you still making me pay rent over here, but you want me streamline free. And I'm like, why the fuck you charging me goddamn power, but you sucking up all the power? Calling the damn power bill say streamline. It's over there. Or then when I take the Coco, the gas, Azure power lines, when I go there to the courthouse, I'm like, what the fuck they charging me this bullshit for? Well, ain't my phone right here. I engineered that shit. Shut the fuck up. I knew Azure pipeline before they could start goddamn running the pipeline. We're going to drill. Back then, when you was trying to drill, thinking, or maybe take a pill. I kept it real. I'm talking to you. Back then, hell, I could build shit on Minecraft after he done reap my shit. I'm reaping you. No, if I take you to court, Oracle, all the healthcare gonna get fucked up. Of course, the teachers gonna cop the fuck out. You can't goddamn go teach, Trey, because hell, you ain't got anything to eat today. So you see what y'all doing? You creating an economical what? An economical food chain. So what you did was you got mad. I said that yesterday, called your damn pattern out, but I wasn't even putting pictures up there. I was lecturing, but y'all was sitting there watching me lecture your ass. Then when I started putting screenshots up there, that bullshit, then y'all started getting mad. Now when I go in that courtroom, I'm like, well, guess what? Tell them to pull this email right here. This. You gonna get somebody private computer and delete it? Guess what? I can go back up there and say it like I did back then. Right there, put that bitch in JavaScript. Put that bitch right here and you hop it in 2 seconds. Leave the cuffs on me. And I'll find it like a chicken, like he told me. Remember? Find it like a chicken. Remember when I got to the hospital and all them damn marketers was growing around the church, thought it was funny, and I was up there damn looking like a goddamn fetus. Y'all thought this shit was funny. Keep going. I was in Richmond Hill back then. But then when Haleen came, Like when she walked outside and she was in the eye of the storm, I drove through the eye of the storm and the hurricane down there. That shit didn't scare me. Shut up. I was in goddamn Dorian, but you got real. You better get like Daria. You dare me. That goddamn storm looped and tore all the goddamn Carolina up. Shut the fuck up. Y'all motherfuckers down there were talking shit about me. God came back down, ripped y'all goddamn town up when I drove straight through there and you locked me up for nothing. All for nothing. Then you came up here, you started talking shit. You wouldn't let me work. I want you to make me homeless. Charge me on that next job. You'll let me get that job over there. But then y'all say, oh, we opt out. Yeah, you better opt out, you teachers. Because you know Coco have fun with them kids. Because every kid I got them had fun with back then, I did good. You don't want me to make them kids smart. See, Daria loved us. We were actually good. But what they did was they took the smart one, the one that was 15th of the highest graduate back then in 2000, you sons of bitches. I'm Android 15. I'm Windows 15. Back when I was 15, I lost my virginity while you were trying to be Virgin Mobile, but you were pathetic back then because that shit was goddamn 1/8 of a 0.5 mobile. But I was bad back then. Had the third Motorola back then, I remember, with the orange face. But you went VLC. That Vaughn Lee, that punk ass over there. When I go in that courtroom tomorrow, I'm gonna get you for legal malpractice. I'm gonna hit you when I take that red bag of Jake the Snake Roberts up in there. I'm gonna get you herb. Then you gonna have to take you some herbs because you poisoned me back then. Got the video right on that chip. Shut up. I'm gonna put it on that other side. Put it on that slide. I'm telling you what I'm about to do now. So you start trying to do it like this or do it like me like you did back then. I am the number one, 0.5 of authorization, one inventor and authorization. Now I'm the Google Assistant, AI Gemini. You ain't sending me the world star or the stars. I'll show you tonight. I'll see every one of y'all names in there. I got all y'all on an index of your names where you stay at, where your kids go to school at. That's not a threat. You kept saying that bullshit. You wouldn't let me run for president. Because if I ran for president or had a future to do it, y'all ask her to keep up to how to do it. Because what you'll do is, well, we can't keep up to what he say. Well, goddamn, you better put that immersive text up there like you did yesterday and gave me a failing name. See, you ain't gonna win, because I'm gonna tell you something. I got the right to speak, the recorder in the court. You better keep up, girlfriend, because by your hands and your fingers get tired, you gotta put your hands on this. The same way they do at the bottom of the taskbar, you'll take your hands and put them on my God forbid, damn, I'm still rhyming. Boy, I spit. You spit 64 bars. Nigga, I'll put you in a Nintendo 64. Let you fix some dressing. Man, shut the fuck up. You see, you called me crazy. Man, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Man, I done took you from chapter 1, chapter 2, but took you back to the New Testament. Take this test, take it back to the Old Testament, get that multiple choice right, get DJ Flex to rip this Cup 40 night, and then guess what? You'll bring back Clash of the Champions from WCW back then, and I'll take the WWF. It's going to be a new world order. You're going to have to sort that son bitch, because I'm going to tell you something. You can't keep up with me. I know DOS. Shut up. I had every one of them sons of bitches. I'm going to put all them files in that motherfucker, and I'm going to say you can keep it. You get me that money right there today so I can keep my place. You can keep it. And I bet you that place right there come up. Talking and shit. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. If she get them files in there, get the grim, the money I want, don't none of you motherfucker act like you got my kids. Don't none of you fucking bitches act like you want to fuck with me. When every one of you fucking bitches walked up out of here after I read that shit that Saba put. When she said she loved me, she didn't love me. Melissa, you got your kids. Baby, I love you too. I ain't worried about that. I did that for you. All the rest of you fucking bitches that said you love me, you didn't. Down on some of you said you were my friends and left me outside back then. I don't like no, you ain't got no friends. Duck, duck, go or a mongoose, bitch. I'm talking to you. You ain't gonna never know what the fuck I went through, cause all they did was imitate the risk. No, they don't. They might take my photos up out of there, but you got the right to keep what the fuck you found and what you did. They ain't never gave me my shit back. They want to pay me for it? Don't nobody give a fuck about that money. Give me my data back so I can take you to court. See why I get mad when they be locking me up from that. Because when I catch their ass, they start imitating it up out of there. Because every time I go get a job, they want to, hey, you got a background. What the fuck you say? Man, I was in a working good that day. Them motherfucker came in there and grabbed me out the goddamn table. I ain't even say shit. Look, I wasn't even doing shit. I just walked around the corner. What the fuck, Secret Century? They got mad and they throw that on my face. Shut up. Pastor Greg talking about some, you said you got there and went on a verbatim. But you said when we came in here, it's on that paper in that same stack I'm taking to that courtroom. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna make y'all drop that shit. It's over there on that paper. It's on that paper over there because I took notes. Because one thing I always do, you take notes on digital. I'm analog, bitch. I wrote down what you said. Then you came in there and you printed that bitch out like you did at Tanner. Did your son win that shit? You didn't put my name on that shit yet. I'm gonna tell you why I got that crown, bitch. Cause when I go in that courtroom tomorrow and show them I went to that hospital, you'll be the best thing for you to do is give me that Social Security if I get that job over there, and them kids be smart like me before you. I'm telling you. And if you don't drop them charges down there, all them goddamn companies that had something to do with it, on this one chip right here, when they plug that bitch up and y'all names on that one chip, it's gonna flop y'all's fucking names out on there. Down to a politician that did it. So the best thing you could do, that $20 I can't pay, one of y'all from that Salvation Army better pick it up tomorrow. Hey, DHS, your ass on that purple chip, they're going to be laughing the fuck at you. So you ain't gave me them damn food stamps yet? You ain't got to. I'm going to say, hey, hold this for a day. Print what you got to print. Call me back tomorrow. This the number. The insurance wireless. Because I'm going to assure you I'm going to rant on their ass because this shit going to be funny as hell. She don't believe me today. She said her boss going to be there. Man, make some copies and laugh.